All right. And we're live. Let me just make sure it's working. There we go. Just wait till some people get into the chat. All right, welcome. Today we're creating anime, an Isekai anime, which I've already started. And right now I'm just building out this shot list for what we're doing today. But why don't we take a look at what we've already made. So previously, the main character got hit by a car and isekai'd, right? He's in a new world, but he meets the goddess who gives him new powers, and he has to choose one.
やっと起きた。
Huh?
So he wakes up.
Eh?
He's in this afterlife realm. And she
死後
explains
の
to
世
him
界へようこ
that
そ。
he's died and he
あ
needs
なたが来るのを
to
ず
choose
ーっと待ってたん
an
です
ability
よ。
for his next life.
次の人生のスキル選ぶ準備はいい ?3 つの中から選べるよ。よく考えて選ぶことだね。思ってたのと違うってなっても知らないよ。
え？じゃあ俺死んだのか?
So we don't have any audio for this part yet, but she's going to present him with 3 different choices, right? He can choose, what do I have here? Yeah, strength, smarts, or luck. And so he's going to choose luck because he felt like he was unlucky in the past life. So he chooses the golden orb for luck. And it turns out that this gives him the ability to dig up gold. He has to dig down 3 feet into the ground and he'll be able to pull out an unlimited amount of gold. So now she's opening the portal to his new life. He gets pulled in to start his adventure. And so we don't have a ton, written out of what's going to happen to him here. But we end on him getting pulled in. And yeah, let's build out some scenes. So let's storyboard this. What I want to happen first is, this fades to white. I want it to immediately fade in to him in the forest. So to build this, we are going to be using my website, AutoWeeb, which helps you create anime with AI. Makes it super easy. So this is what we're using today. Let's go to the library. Go to our favorites. So this was the scene that we ended on. And I want to clip it, at the very end where it's all faded out. Let's screenshot this. Doing this on Linux. I'm gonna screenshot. What's the best way to do this? I guess this is okay. We can try that. I just wonder if there's a good way to get the entire frame. Maybe I should open this up in VLC before I screenshot it. Yeah, let's do that. So I'll take a screenshot here. Get the whole frame. There. Okay. So this is going to be our starting frame when he enters the new world. So to create this image, we're going to go to Create. And we're going to go to Image. Choose this. We're going to upload a reference image. The screenshot we just took. And we are going to say, oh, right, we're not going to do the image. We're going to turn this into a video. Let's upload that image again. And we're going to make that 720. We're going to say fades from white, from glowing white to an anime forest. Say a dense anime forest. Maybe we'll do this at 480 just to do a trial run. Might have to do some experimentation here. So this is going to turn into the forest. And we need some establishing shots. So let's open up a new window and create some images. And let's do Isekai anime forest with a dirt path, bushes, and various trees. Try a wide shot. Here's the video we got. Oh, this is perfect. Yes, this is great. We're going to use that, absolutely. I love that. That's exactly what I wanted. Oh, let's establish that there's no people. And let's just make it a normal anime forest. There's really no identifiably isekai things about it so far. About that forest. And we don't want it to be symmetrical. I want it to be more, let's see, natural and not symmetrical. How else can we establish that we're in a forest? See, this is not, it's not quite right. Why don't we pull in some reference images? Let's find what we're looking for here. Let's say viewed from ground level. Let's see how that does. trying. Might want to make a consistent scene out of this. Let's see what else we have in the library. And go to some of my favorites. Here are the scenes that we created before. See, this forest looks good. I might even take this and say remove him and just show the forest. This is pretty good. So maybe we take this and we pan up, you know, pan side to side. And he's just like, where am I, right? Maybe we have a flashback scene to the goddess. Yeah. So I'm gonna make a new image. Why don't I try, before we do that, I'm gonna try creating a scene. So scenes are these 3-dimensional or 360-degree panoramas that you can use to create lots of reference images. This is great if you need a lot of backgrounds, which I do for the forest. So let's create, and I'm going to choose that one I just made. And I'm just gonna say it's a forest. I don't think we need to put too much here. All the information is really in the image. And this is gonna take a minute to generate. But that's gonna help us create more background assets with a consistent look. Let's try that one again. Change the image to remove the man, just show the forest. I'll try that again. So this is going. One thing I could also do is change his expression. So if I go to favorites, 1 second. Let's just change his expression to wonder and amazement. Yeah, and this is going to be a close-up. Oh, this is good. This would be nice as well. I like this. Because we can even pan across this. This will just, I'll just add, you know, cricket sounds, forest sounds. I like that a lot. And as we, yeah. And if I make a video out of this, we'll have a nice parallax effect because we have some foliage in the foreground. This one's good too. Yeah, I'm curious how this one turns out. So we also need a flashback. So I'm going to go back to the library, take a look at our favorites, because I also need a flashback to the goddess talking. So what point was it where she explains what the ability is? Let me go to my timeline here. So it turns to gold here. Maybe what I can do here is just take a screenshot of this, pan across it, and have this flashback effect. Add like a glowing flashback effect. Why don't I do that? I'm just gonna rip a screenshot here. I'm gonna create a new image. Upload what we just did and say add a white glowing effect as if in a flashback. And I'm curious what we'll get out of this. Nano Banana Pro is not really cooperating today. It's interesting. Yeah. I also want to kind of upscale this. So he'll remember that, and then he will start to like think and look around. Yeah, this is great. This is more or less what I want. Let's pick a new reference image. And we'll add this character. So this is our main character. And in AutoWeeb, you can just create a new character, select him, and we provide references behind the scenes to get his style correctly. So we will say the man is standing, thinking. And I think a close-up is right. Thinking and looking at the ground. This is good. Yeah, for his amazement, this is great. And this also works because he's going to look for a stick to dig with. Why don't we try, so I like this one. I'm gonna try adding it to the prompt. And let's just say, show the ground that he is looking at. There is a large stick in the dirt. that'll do. And we need the stick, funny enough, to be consistent. Let's have him, let's say, zoom out. The man is holding the stick in the air, looking at it. He is excited. Add dramatic highlights. We'll see what kind of dramatic highlights it adds. You might have to be more specific. Okay, well, we didn't get dramatic highlights, but this is what I was looking for. And let's say, yeah, let's do a close-up. The man is using the stick to dig in the dirt, to dig a hole in the dirt. He is maniacal. Throwing dirt behind him as he digs. And we'll probably have like a time gap in between. So I want to... Okay, that's a bit... I don't think it makes sense for him to be standing. That's a bit much. Let's just say he's excited. Let's say he's also kneeling. He's kneeling, using the stick to dig a hole in the dirt. And then we'll have an establishing shot of the forest. Maybe I'll say, draw the same forest from a different angle. No dirt path. Just for some variance. Maybe he doesn't need to be flinging dirt around. Yeah, we can do this. Let's spice it up a little bit. Let's add a deer to the meadow. Just to make it sufficiently different from the other scene. Okay, this is better. He's digging. I could even zoom in a little bit. Let's try that. Let's zoom in on the stick digging in the dirt. For people who just joined, we are creating an Isekai anime with AI. And our main character's ability is that he can dig an unlimited amount of gold as long as he digs a hole 3 feet down. So we've done animation of him meeting a goddess after he dies.
Huh? え
right? And she presents him with 3 options, and he chooses the luck ability, and that gives him this ability to dig up gold. So rather than add more audio, I want to go ahead and add more video. Okay, I mean, this I can use because the video will put the stick into the ground. This is good. The deer can sort of perk up and walk away as an establishing shot. And I'm going to end the this sort of segment that we've been working on with him finding the gold. So let's say show a top-down close-up of the inside of the hole about 3 feet down. There is gold starting to appear. This will be an extreme close-up. Let's try that. So the gold will start to appear. Maybe he reaches down with his hand and sort of digs it out a little bit. Let's have a chibi version of him be super excited. So why don't we refresh this? So we're going to go to our characters, and you can see all these other characters that we haven't quite used yet. But I'm going to select the MC, and I'm going to say, let's say he's holding his fist in the air, excited. Draw a chibi version of the MC character, holding his fist in the air, excited. His hand is dirty. And I think we should use this. No stick. And add expression lines to the. Actually, why don't we just have him on a. I don't even think I need this. Have a blurred green background with lines to show. What's it called when you have these expressive lines? You know, with lines radiating. Call it animate expression lines radiating out. It's from him. And this will be a mid shot, or yeah, a mid shot, right? Somewhat close up. Let's try that. Okay, this is actually really good, but it should be coins. I should have specified that it was coins. So let's change the gold to gold coins with a king on it. Or just gold coins. This is good. This is pretty much what I was hoping for. Yeah, anime expression lines is what I'm gonna call this. This is great. Keep the same camera angle. I might be able to use this one. It does look great. I'll probably use this in the future. Because he's going to be taking out a lot of gold, right? And we are very close. That's a lot of gold. I think that's a bit too much gold. Let's say fewer gold coins. Only about 5 or so. And I think these video clips are going to come together pretty quickly. Yeah? I could use that. I might have his hand reach for it. Let's try again. I'm going to use this, but let's keep trying. I might have to say keep the same camera angle again. I really like the chibi version of him. He looks great. Yeah, I'm gonna say keep let's say 5 gold coins. Keep the same camera angle. All right, welcome new viewers. We are making Isekai anime using AI. Right now we're building out our storyboard and we're just about to start turning it into video. Okay, that's better. That's better. I'm not too concerned about the exact count of the coins. This is close enough. One more. I keep thinking of shots that I want to add. I want to add a close-up of his face looking down into the hole, being super excited. I wonder if I have a good reference image to use for this. By the way, to create this anime, we're using AutoWeeb.com, which you can use to create your own anime. We have tools to create characters for character consistency. We have tools to create consistent backgrounds and generate like a lot of background images from different angles, like a director. Yeah, check it out. So I want to show him looking down into the hole. What's the best image we have of the hole? Show the MC character. Let's say show the man looking how would you guys phrase this? Looking up at the man from inside the hole. Something like that. From inside the hole that he is digging. Our scene is done. So this needs some detail work, but could be usable from these angles. For some reason it has this model has a hard time with foliage. It works well with indoor scenes like this, though. Oh, this is perfect. I might just say add purple earrings. Keep everything else the same. I should use the reference. So if I go to our library, take a look at our favorites. Yeah, what's going to happen after this celebration scene? Maybe we cut to him hearing something. So we might do 2 shots of this. One where he's excited, and then do another one where he hears something and looks to the side. Yeah, that's great. Perfect. Okay, let's build this. So this is essentially our shot list. So he spawns in another world. Okay. And we have establishing shots of this. Let's make a new video. Let's try panning to the side. So AutoWeeb has a great tool where you can just pan across any still image, which is a great way to save budget when you're making anime. Save time too, it's a lot quicker. Yeah, works for me. Let's do another one. For establishing shots, right? You don't need a ton. I like the idea of going left to right across this one. I don't really want to go left to right twice, so I might go back and change the previous one. Yeah, I love it. Let's go back and redo that previous one. And let's try panning up. Yeah, I like that. We'll pan up, and then we'll pan left to right. And then what? What's next? Here, he still kind of looks scared in this one. Maybe we choose a different. He is... Zoom out. He is amazed. Let's try that. For this one, we're going to say he sets down the stick and reaches into the hole with his hand. Okay. What else we got? What's the best way to show this? Could have it zoom out. I think we zoom out. Slowly. Slowly zoom out. Yeah, I'm going to add, I need to rename panning video probably. And then add the ability to zoom in and zoom out. See here. Let's say he is amazed. I think, is this an appropriate response? He is amazed, looking around, sparkles in his eyes, twinkle, twinkle in his eyes. Yeah, this is pretty good. I would cut it off maybe here, right? But you get a good 2.5 seconds. Let's pick another one. For this, I think maybe we pan up. We need to do one where he's actually digging. I thought I had another image where he was digging. I think this was the one that I liked. He is using the stick to dig in the hole. Again, maybe I cut it off when he looks here because his eyes get kind of far apart. Yeah, this looks too weird. Let's just say looks to the side. I don't need the twinkle in his eyes. Let's just say still image so that it doesn't move. See how we have multiple images going at a time. So we can show the gold here. I think this could be static even. Maybe we don't even need to zoom or pan across. I might not even animate this part. We'll just see. I might just stick with this. He's not scared yet, so here he's just amazed. And he like smiles and looks to the side. Smiles. Just try one more. Okay. Why is there water in the hole? No, no, no. To dig dirt out of the hole. So he uses the stick to dig dirt. Yeah, that's a good problem. Let's just pan. I'm not satisfied with that. I'm just going to pan across. Maybe we pan right to left. I think it's okay up till there. This is also okay. Right? He's digging. I think I cut it off before he actually digs the dirt out. Yep, that's good. This one's a bit too... I think I'm just going to use a static image for that. What have we not covered? The deer. And this one. Let's reuse whatever prompt we used for this. So AutoWeeb makes it easy to take your previous generations and reuse the prompt. Let's do that. That's the same. That's fine. So let's do this one. We'll use it in a new video. Deer raises its head, then runs away. That runs away off screen. It's almost everything that we've put together. Oh, I need to do one where he's thinking, and then I need to do one where he's holding the stick. So here he's looking for something on the ground. Let's try that again. Okay. This is a maybe. I might use this. Keep the camera fixed. want the deer to run really just off screen. Let's say he's looking back and forth, looking around for something on the ground. Maybe he's pacing. That's not it. Let's say he puts the stick in the hole and digs. That's pretty good. I like that. Okay, what other images do we have? Oh, this one. Yeah. So let's say the anime expression lines are radiating from him. Everything else is fixed. Instead of, I don't want his expression to be too like depressed looking. I want him to be eager looking. Let's say he's searching the ground. Searching and looking at the ground. No, dig in the existing hole. I don't know why. I think I need to adjust this image. Let's adjust this image and say we're going to, it's a close-up, position the stick over the hole. No way around it. Yeah. Okay, I like that. And why don't we remove the radiating lines. He lowers his arm and looks to the right, concerned. This isn't really getting what I want across. Here he's just kind of fidgeting, looking at the ground. I want him to be looking back and forth. But also maybe I need to change this image. There we go. Sticking the stick in the hole. Puts the stick in the hole, digging. This would be great if it wasn't for the clods of dirt raining for no reason. I have to try again. As for this one, I think I need to modify the image as well. Let's say he is looking to the right with an eager expression. And it's going to be a close-up shot. There's something about this is just not right. But I think the prompt is good. This is good. I like this. Let's say he looks back and forth eagerly. We don't need to specify the ground. There, okay. This is pretty good. He hears something. And maybe I'll have a sound over in this direction. And that's when the bandits are going to chase him. So this is great. I'm going to start downloading these clips. Let's download some more out of the library. Basically everything I favorited. This one, this one. That one. And then these images are great. Probably not going to use this one this time, but I do like it. And I have one more video. Yeah. How's that transition? I think that's okay. Maybe I cut out him talking. Let's start putting this on the timeline. I think I need to start putting stuff in folders. Let's say this is his digging scene. And then I'm also going to make a miscellaneous folder. Actually, why don't we call this the goddess folder? So all of these that I previously worked on can go in to the goddess folder. That's great. And I'm going to start copying my downloads. All of these can go into the digging scene. So how does this look? Interesting. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, maybe not. I see what's happening. I need to trim this side. I think I can trim even more. That's pretty nice, except for this, the sizing of it. How do I need to punch in a little bit. Yeah, what I need is a way to zoom in a bit. But I can search how to do that later. But you see this transition, that's nice. Because now he's in the other world. All right. Continuing. We need establishing shot. Another establishing shot. Bottom to top. That's good. And then he's amazed. And then he is thinking. I don't know if I have the thinking here. Oh, that's right. I need the image of the gold. See if I can just bring that onto the timeline. Yeah. So he remembers that. And then he sees the stick on the ground. Where's our stick? don't think I have a video of it. Right. I think it could just be a static image. Maybe I can add some expression lines. He's looking around, sees the stick. Undecided if I need to actually animate that. Okay, now he has to use it. There he's digging. That's great. And we have a close-up of him digging even more, which I just generated. Come on, be good. Let's just say moving it up and down. We don't need to see the dirt. Right, so we have that. And then the gold starts to appear. He sees it. And then we have a close-up of it. This needs to be cut. Yeah, I think I need to have his hand grabbing it. That's okay. Let's use it in a new video. A hand in a blue hoodie. Grabs the gold. See how that goes. Come on, give me a good digging one. Oh, come on, man. Digging in the hole, no dirt visible, maybe. That one's taken a lot more experimentation than I thought. And then he's super happy, he got the gold. Wonder if I can combine these like this. So where this goes away, I can go, oh, almost. What if I speed this up? It might look less bad if I just double the speed. Interesting. Zoom in a bit here, get rid of those expression lines. Wonder if I can zoom in. If I could zoom into the whole video, that would make it a lot easier. Maybe I transform. Scale 110%. Yeah, so it's already zoomed. Ooh, interesting. And this, maybe I also transform and make it like 105%. So we fill the frame. Oh, so close. If I just lift it a tiny bit, we can connect these. Bring this one down. And we just position Y like, oh, yeah. Like that. Here, it's still high. I'm not even sure it's necessary. What if I do this? There's always going to be a slight color difference, but I think maybe that transform is more important. Yeah, now it might as well be the same. But I also need to zoom in a bit more and get it. Zoom in even more. Yeah, I gotta zoom in more. Just so it fills the frame. Oh, I see. Doesn't matter how much I zoom in. It's because I lowered the whole thing. I see. Okay, we're just gonna leave it as it is now. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Let's change the image. DMC characters. Hand is reaching for the coins. Yeah, I don't know if the digging is gonna work. Let's zoom out. Did I put the deer in here yet? I don't think I did. Let's bring the deer in. So he's excited. Why don't we make the hand larger? Make the hand larger, reach it. What if I say poking? Poke the stick in the hole. I don't know if that made the hand larger at all. Yeah, I think we used all the assets that we wanted to. So how long was that? That was from like 127. That was almost a minute. Yeah, almost a minute. We did that quite quickly. Because that took us what? Less than an hour and a half. Grabbing the coins. See how that does. This is actually the best yet. We'll try it. Maybe we speed it up. Was something recorded there? Why did the frame move down? Did that actually happen? Oh, that did happen. Kind of awkward. Let's make it faster. Even faster. It's just kind of an awkward shot. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut it. It's okay. It's one of those where I really feel like it should have worked out, but it didn't. So one issue here is that these two backgrounds look very similar. You know? For that reason alone, I feel like I should put that clip back in. Maybe we extend this one and trim to the point where it pans down. Just salvaging what we can. I don't think it needs to be sped up if it's going to be like that. He's digging. He's digging. I think we can work this out with audio connecting it. And let's just trim another fraction off there. Okay. I think it does make a difference. So that's done. Here we have him grabbing the coins. Kind of awkward still. The coins should really be smaller relative to his hand. It's a nice clip there. Just tighten it up. We're digging. Yeah, that works for me. Let's try it. And that's gonna be right there. Okay, let's rewind. He's looking for something, finds a stick to dig with, right? He's digging his hole 3 feet down. Digging, digging. Time passes. He finds the gold. He's very excited. He's reaching in, picks it up, and he's excited. And then he hears something, and then we move to the next scene. Okay. So with that, we've added another, Wow. Really, another... Maybe I can add it up. Yeah, almost a full minute to our anime. And I think the audio is going to be pretty straightforward. That's amazing. Well, that's how easy it is with AutoWeeb. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll see you next time.